do battle with the New Orleans Saints. Lutz now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 20. At their own 26-yard line.
There you go. Mike's by 4. I got one. 26.
On 1st and 10, Prescott looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Elliott. Call it a pickup of 7, and it's a 2nd down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It's Patrick Robinson there on the stop. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. He'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for it. 11 yards there, first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. A nice move he had, but can't break away. And he's brought down just inside the 30. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run with Elliott. And an alley to run. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. On the counter, Elliott. And he showed some fancy footwork on the juke, but then quickly taken down. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Right there, 56. Watch the run.
Here's Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Brett Maher now for the Cowboy field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6, obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. First down carry by Elliott. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Prescott's throw going to be caught by Gallup. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch 54. Here we go, 46. Mike 54. Mike 54. They can't hang with us. 26.
Prescott now. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 22-yard line.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
On first down, Elliott. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Here we go, 47. Here we go. 26.
A first down throw for Prescott. Outright completes it to Jarwin. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Throwing, Prescott. Caught left side by Cobb. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Mike 50. Here we go, kill. Check me out.
3rd and short yardage, Prescott. His pass caught at the 4. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
On for the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
Marr able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Now, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it. Those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check 52. 53. Pilot, 64.
To throw is Breeze. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Ready. 95-56, 95-56. Let him. Let him know. Shift. Watch the shift.
Hey, high 7.
55. Watch the flag.
Shotgun now for Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Let's go, D.
Under 10.
On first down, Murray. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. A toss to Murray. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Ready. 5-8. Kill.
Hey, wahoo!
Mike 5-4. Easy.
Breeze going to try and throw on third down. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up fourth. On fourth down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the field goal attempt. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. On fourth down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the field goal attempt. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Final play of the half. Prescott. This one caught left side by Cooper. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. That was second down run for Murray. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Rip right. Check 24, check 24.
Hey, break it down, fellas, break it down.
Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. And he finds Cook. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Murray. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
5-9. You're good, you're good. 5-4, ready.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Breeze throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn. And that'll make it 3rd down. This defense tried to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
Ready.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
We got 21, 21.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Hey, Echo.
Working from the gun. It's Breeze. This time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 15-yard line.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a first down.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Hey, Delta.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Check right, check right.
Check.
Kill.
It's a safety creep.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Hey, Alpha.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And that will be incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And Lutz puts this one through. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Back to it after the pick six. Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On second down now, it's Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Von Bell up to make the tackle.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Prescott, and this is going to be incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down.
Hey, kill.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. Prescott on first down. He'll let this go for the end zone. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Hey, Orbit, Recon, 132 fighter.
36. Tight dog. Joker.
Hey, kill. 13. Grayson,
They'll try and get the running game going here with Murray. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
Back now in Arlington. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the fourth. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
I got you. Hey, watch that.
Bree's going to throw. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Sammy.
On first down, Breeze. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. This is Murray. Oh, now Murray has it stripped.
Ready? On 9. Kill.
Watch out.
6-6. Bullet high.
Check. Fresno.
Kill.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready. 95-56, 95-56. 5-1.
Do.
Hey, Charlie.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Off to Thomas on the left side. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
The Cowboys take over first
That's
and
it,
10
baby. We got
at
work.
their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
And with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
He finds his man. It's Austin. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Prescott now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Prescott throwing complete to Cobb. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another nice gain. 16 yards there and a 1st down again. Prescott looks to throw on first. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Cooper was the intended target.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They're going to get about 3 here out of this 1st down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. The tackle there by Antoine Woods. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
61, matchbox, light.
They go with Murray again. And he's got some space here. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level.